Stay awake. They made history at this year's Issa Grace Kennedy Boys and Girls Championships after sweeping the Class 2 Boys and Girls 200 finals. Talking about Muschett High School athletes Shania Douglas and Juan Ramaldo Smythe, along with their coach and his father, Coach Garth, biggest coach in the world. Morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I need to say something about this lady, because first, I apologize because you just come from Grenada and you had champs. 5 gold medals in a week and a half, really, in 2 weeks.
Yes.
So it was the 200, the 400 at champs. Then you go Carifta and you win the 200, the 4x1, and the 4x4.
Right.
Eh?
Yes.
No, sir. Well, go on, youth, man.
Good, I'm good.
And you won the gold also.
Yes, sir.
Made your father proud. What you call him, coach or daddy?
So I mix it up.
You mix it up?
Yes.
At home is daddy.
Yeah.
At school is coach.
No.
No?
He has his moments.
Yeah.
Here and there, dad,
Sometimes him say
coach.
coach, sometimes.
Sometimes a smile too.
What? Are you animal size? How long you been doing this, coach?
It's over 20 years.
Yeah.
It's over 20 years.
At Muschett or?
No, not at Muschett. I went to Muschett the same year COVID came about.
Okay.
And, but I've been around for...
Them tell me say you're miserable, that's true? Them say he's a miserable coach. Or somewhere say yes.
And
That's true?
I hope when she gets a little bit older, she'll understand
That is
why
not miserable.
Right. Is to get her and the rest where they are supposed to be.
Yeah. Boy, this is so good because it's the first medal Muschett ever got at champs, right?
Well, I was informed about a week ago that it wouldn't have been the first medal. It would have been they would have medaled some years ago by one Mario Forsyth.
Yeah, I remember Mario Ford. But it's the first gold, right?
But it's the first gold
First
medal.
gold.
First gold medal.
And you get what, 3?
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
You're right. 3 golds, yeah. And the bronze.
And the bronze,
Yeah,
in
because Osman Holt.
decathlon, right?
Yeah. Osman Holt won.
You and daddy push you into this, or you did always want to track and field?
I got inspired by my mother.
By your mother?
Yes.
Your mother was an athlete?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So she tell you you never want to do it, and she tell you must do it, or you did want to do it?
I got motivated by her, seeing her run.
Yeah.
So I know that I wanted to do it.
Any other sport?
I played D Cup.
And under 16.
Yeah, big thing then, youth. And you but what you going to choose? Football over track, no?
No, track and field.
To the mother, man. Eh? How about you now? Why track?
I'm from a very athletic family. My mom used to run, my aunt used to run. It's like running out of my blood. So like it was natural for me, and I fell in love with it. And I always wanted to run. And then when I went to primary school, I did what do you call it, day sports?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did day sports, and I did make it to parish, but I didn't get to run.
Okay.
I was the youngest out of all of them. I was like in grade 3 and you were in grade 6.
So you ran television, you know. Now, the lady beside you, maybe you and the coach did expect you to win, but most people expected the lady beside you to win. Most people didn't think you would win that race. No. How did you feel going into the 200?
Very confident, sorry. Because I put in the work, and because I put in the work, I expected to win.
When did you think you had the race won?
From the warm-up track.
Yes.
I could say from the warm-up track.
I was
we
like...
did our homework.
I know that, but I mean, things happen, and sometimes you come out of the blocks a little late, sometimes you get a little stumble. So in the race itself, when did you think? Because you were neck and neck, because you see the race, you were neck and neck, up to about 50 meters to go. Because look at this, you could see that. I don't know if you could see it.
We were together the whole time.
Yeah, you were right beside her. So when did you think, no, man, I win this race?
It was like 5 meters, and I started to really push, because I was saying, she was so close to me, and I want this so bad. So I started fighting more and more and more and more until I started drawing to cross the line first.
So about 10 meters to go, you said?
Yeah.
My word this.
Mind this.
What about the 400?
No, that is seal.
That did seal.
Yeah, I'm good, ready for that. That was from last year.
Eh?
That was from last year. That was from last year.
Yeah.
Yes.
Why the discipline 2 and 4? Why 2 and 4?
200 don't love me.
100 don't love you?
Don't love me.
I
love it, but it don't love me.
You love it, so why it don't love you?
I have no stars. I'm always the last to leave the blocks and chasing people.
Yeah, well,
I can do it, yes, but it don't love
well,
me.
me always says not how you start, it's how you finish. Bridget, what about you now? Tell me about your race now and when you thought you had it won.
Well, if I'm in the semi-finals.
From in the semi-final, you know you win the gold.
Yes.
Coach, the whole family boss.
Well, I would say it's both, you know. It's confidence and it's positive confidence because the work was put in.
You said you did your homework. Tell me what you did.
We did our homework specifically with Terry Long and Dockery.
Yeah.
There was a little mishap at Western Champs, but at character trials, you know, it came. You know, we had to do at character trial. But coming in the champs, we did our homework. I gave her specific instructions. Her coming off the curve, I told her what was going to happen. I said, Terry Long is going to pull beside you. Once she pull beside you, don't panic. Hold your technique, stay tall, and keep sprinting.
And that was what she did?
And that was all she did. She followed all the instructions that was given to her.
Beautifully.
Yeah.
You and I'm just looking at your race, and the coaches will tell me that you can get faster. You can maintain your speed at the end of the race. But for some reason, you look like you get faster about the last 15 meters to go. You look like you just decide, say, no, man, you're too close. How did you feel about the race?
My coaches told me that if I run the curve, come on the straight and lift my knees, go down, everything will fall in place. But when I look at the race and when I was in the race, I didn't feel anybody.
Yeah, just running by yourself.
Yeah.
So you didn't know you win for your counter, the Blacks. How did you feel that you got a gold medal for not only your school but for your family? Because your father is the coach. How did that make you feel?
It was a great feeling because last year I made the class 200-meter finals and I came 7th because I was hurt. So it was a great feeling.
Yeah. How's your father as coach to you personally? Him treat you any different from the rest of the athletes?
No.
Him probably tougher than you, don't it?
Yes, sir.
So him look for you. You're tougher than him, though.
Well, I wouldn't say it's tough.
Almost natural, though.
Yeah, it's natural. I treat all of them the same.
Plus, you don't want anybody say, choose your son, you ease him up and him now for run the
Right.
600 them like, you know, yeah?
Right.
Harder the 600 them.
600 them hard, though.
You know.
Very hard.
Well, what surprised me though is him pointing at the clock. And we knew coming from the warm-up era that the wind was terrible. It was a minus 3.8. And if you realize and you look at about 195, 196 meters, 197, he pointed at the clock. And it's minus 3 with 21 point.
Which means if he may get a little push in.
Right. Not only that, had he not pointed and just drive through the line, you know, even with that.
He would have done a better time.
Yes.
Yeah. What am with you now? Where are you going with this? This is it for you? This is your career?
Yes.
Track is your career?
Track is my life.
Yeah.
It's a religion.
When do you think you're going to go pro?
I don't know, you know, those things just...
You're in class 2, so you still have a couple more years at
class
champs.
2.
Yeah, so you still have a couple more years.
Yes.
Yeah? Any athlete that inspired you, apart from your family? You said everybody in your family, but whether local or foreign, any athlete that you saw that I said, I want to be like that or I'm going to be better than that person?
Shelly-Ann and Chike and Jacko.
Shelly-Ann and Sharika. So you say you're going better than them?
Not better, but I want to live up to what they did. I want to do what they do.
What was Carifta like?
Wow, Carifta was fun.
Did you meet any friends from other countries, no?
Sadly, no.
Why not?
They're the most friendly.
Well, after we beat up everybody and get 83 medals, the next person must get 30-something medals. They're supposed to eat to like pies. Coach, I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed. But you made a statement that I don't know if you can back up. You said this is just the start.
It is.
First time Muschett getting a gold medal, which means next year you ever bring a truck to carry home the medal? Them?
Well, I wouldn't say a truck because it's a small group. It's only
back van.
Yeah, it's only 26 kids, and we are hoping these 3 athletes, 2 here on set and Osman, will inspire some more to come out.
Yeah.
But I have a few more charges that I think they're on the verge of.
Yeah. You also made a statement that usually the top schools would come for the athletes because they're so good and them don't rate Muschett. But you said, no, some of them want to come to Muschett because of what they're seeing.
Right. But not just Muschett. Schools, top coaches will target the smaller programs because these smaller programs will be at a disadvantage financially. So, they'll target them.
And you consider yourself a smaller program?
Yes, very small program.
Which is
we're
why
overshadowed by the bigger schools in the same area.
Which is why what you did
Yes.
is so good.
Yes.
Congrats.
Yep.
Congrats.
Yes, sir.
Congrats. The three of you. And say hi to everyone at Muschett.
We will.
We
We
will.
will.
I used to coach a young man at Muschett that I love dearly named Howard Reed, played for Jamaica. Two of them, one was Shane, can't remember Shane's last name, and one was Howard. And they were outstanding footballers that represented Jamaica at the youth level. So Muschett is not the first time, but this coach, when there's some stuff. Go on again. Yeah. Here's an athlete, another one. This is
Yes, Osman
this
Hall.
is the other gentleman who, and he was at
Carifta also. He came fourth in the octagon.
I don't know why anybody would want to do 10 events in 2 days. Eh? Him drive on a mic, so we're not going to hear much from him, but 10 events, which is what the decathlon is, in 2 days. So the man don't understand what's going on in our life. Eh?
It's very grueling. It's very grueling, and I
man.
take my hats off to him every time.
Which is the best event? I will tell him what you say.
400.
400? So next year you're going to run the 400 alone, or you're going back to the decathlon again? Same decathlon?
He anchored the under 24 by 4.
I know.
Yeah.
And them win.
Yes.
So them win gold medal. They win gold medal of foreign. Bronze locally. Eh? 400 if you run, boy, let's do 10 business. I remember I run, I said, but done, we did a 9, but God. Congrats, coach. Really proud of the school and everything. Keep doing what you're doing and keep listening to your coach. Obviously, he's a big coach. Okay. All right, Tasha, now you're Douglas. You and Romaldo Smythe, along with the coach, father, Garth Smythe. Where we call him this man? Where is it?
Coach.
Coach? All right. All right, when we come back, well, don't we have news now? We have news now, and then after that we get the details on the NCB Visa Tap for Gold campaign. But the second edition of News in 5 is next. Don't carry them outside and show them.